It was the lowest rating in AEW Collision, non-pre-emptied. But now we're going to empty out the quarters. We're going to dissect from quarter 1 through to quarter 8, and we're going to see who to pin the blame on. Although, you could probably just pin the blame on the entire AEW roster. And most importantly, Tony Khan. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. It's time to break down the AEW Collision quarter hour ratings. And yes, we're a little bit late. Yes, Saturday night tonight. It's Saturday night's alright for fighting. Collision's on tonight. But here, next week, we'll be on time, buddy. So, yeah, with that said, let's just get straight into it unless you want to address anything before we go.
No, I'm ready to get into the numbers. I'm ready to go.
Well, before we actually get into the numbers, is Collision just not a dead show? It's not like a throwaway show. Nothing happens on Collision. I mean, it's pretty much on the same level as Rampage now. See, when Collision first started,
it's a 2 hour Rampage.
I felt like it was... Obviously, I'm not comparing them in terms of quality. But for me, it did feel like SmackDown compared to Raw.
Yes.
With Dynamite being Raw in 99 and Collision being SmackDown. Now, obviously, they weren't the same quality. And I think we knew when SmackDown was brought out, it was a brand that was supposed to be equal. Or maybe a better comparison's Thunder to Nitro, but you get my point, right? Nitro always felt bigger than Thunder, and Raw always felt bigger than SmackDown, but they did feel like they were on the same level. They were both major shows.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I felt like Collision at the beginning did feel like a major show. Now maybe that's because they had the biggest star on the roster on Collision, but over like the past year, it's just slowly got worse. I don't think it's helped the fact that Christian Cage now seems to be predominantly on Dynamite. Adam Copeland is out with a broken leg. Those were guys that you were regularly getting on Collision.
Yep.
You don't get those guys on Collision anymore.
Nope.
When those guys were on Collision, Collision was doing maybe like 450, 500k. Not great, but a hell of a lot better than what they've been doing. The Collision rating for a long time has been shocking, and I think it's to do with who's on the show. There's nobody on this show that I go, oh, I want to see them. I'm looking forward to seeing them.
It's just an indie show. There's no one. No one to give a fuck about. It's pish.
Anyway, let's talk about the megastar Jack Perry. Quarter 1, 8 o'clock to 8:15. It was Jack Perry versus Christopher Daniels. We got post-match with Wheeler Yuta and then a backstage promo. This kicked off with 281,000. It was the highest feud quarter of the show, and it was just downhill for there. Although what I will say is the show was kind of... I mean, it did hold pretty well.
The Wheeler Yuta promo was bogging.
Bogging.
And that's a reason why people... I mean, Wheeler Yuta, man. Make a wish, kid. That's all he is. That's all he ever will be.
I just can't help feel there's chromosomes missing there.
Yep, just like the ratings here. There's
something
plenty
missing
to be gone.
Quarter 2, 8:15 to 8:30. The Beast Mortos and the Premier Athletes versus Hologram and the Conglomeration. We then got a CMLL video. I don't know what they showed from Mexico, but honestly, who cares? Orange Cassidy and the Learning Tree backstage angle. We have a 10% loss in viewership here, down to 262,000. So 29,000 lost, but there was a slight increase in the key demo. Key demo went up 3%, and I mean, it was 3,000 people in total.
Ho ho!
It's not really worth celebrating. The numbers are so low that the key demo's seeing massive spikes, despite, not really going up massive amount of numbers. Quarter 3, by the way, that quarter 2, that 6-man tag. Why the fuck does anybody want to watch that?
There's nothing on this show I'd want to watch, man. Nothing.
Nothing? Do you stand by that?
Yeah, no, I will stand by. I just think... I look at AEW, and you're right, I feel like a couple of months ago, like when Adam Copeland's in a match on Collision, that's a clip that I'm intrigued in. See when Jack Perry's riding the short bus into the arena to take on Christopher Daniels, who's 55 years old, I couldn't give a fuck about it.
Wasn't Christian Cage and Adam Copeland's feud mainly on Collision?
Yeah, sure, they had that great match.
But what's happened? Why is Tony Khan just let this show die?
I think it died when Edge's legs went straight through his arse.
But that's what I don't understand, right? How can there be no room for a Miro when the roster's this shite?
Yeah, if Moxley's planning the takeover, why can't he make an appearance on Collision as well, just to boost something? I don't know, boost a bit of fucking intrigue, no?
Who knows? Quarter 3, 8:30 to 8:45 p.m. We get a Stokely half-away angle. We get Mariah May and Yuka Sakazaki backstage. And then we get Anthony Henry versus Wheeler Yuta. I mean, who cares? Down 2% in viewership, so 6,000 lost there. Small numbers. 1,000 people lost in the key demo. Quarter 4, 8:45 to 9 p.m. We get the finish of Anthony Henry versus Wheeler Yuta. We got Serena Deeb, Queen Anamata backstage. We then got an Anna Jay promo. Then we got John Cruz, Lord Crew, and Ren Jones taking on Commander and Private Party. This lost 2% in viewership, down 4,000 to 252,000. It lost 11% in the key demo, which turned out to only be 13,000 because the key demo was so low, down to 108,000. But my big question is, how did it not lose more?
Maybe it was Nigel McGuinness sneaking in at the end there. I don't know why it didn't lose more.
No, wait, hold on. John Cruz, Lord Crew, and Ren Jones. Where did they pluck those three names from?
It sounds like a porn parody of Game of Thrones or something.
I was getting Game of Thrones no, but here's the problem. They're obviously the B-side of this tag team match.
Well, there's no A-side.
Now, see when the B-side's that bad, you need to be taking on like the NWO to make up for that. Yeah. And I'm sorry, but they weren't. It was Commander and Private Party.
I couldn't even tell you what Commander looks like.
He wears a mask.
Well.
Did you not know that?
No. Guess that kind of goes out the window then.
Private Party are like...
Yeah, Moxley battered them. Yeah. Right, quarter 5, take it away, because my throat's too sore to take it away.
Quarter 5, 9 o'clock to 9:15, Serena Deeb versus Yuka Sakazaki. Then we got post-match with Mariah May and an Outrunners video. This went up 10% in viewership. So, went up to 276,000, an increase of 24,000, and the key demo remained the same. I think this is purely just went up based on the time slot. I'm not convinced Serena Deeb versus Yuka Sakazaki's drawing in numbers.
No, I totally agree. Not remember though, Swerve Strickland's like promo after winning the belt on Collision did like 1.2 million in the first quarter. How they've fallen from that? Oh. Obviously that was a special because of whatever happened.
There was basketball on before, but I remember they purposely didn't have him do anything on Dynamite because they wanted to save his opening promo for Collision.
Which I think's just retarded.
Yeah, but I mean, it's AEW, it is what it is.
He fucking wrestled a match on Dynamite before he cut a promo.
Although, I mean, I have heard that the Outrunners, apparently they're super popular. We'll see if they, do anything in their careers. Quarter 6, 9:15 to 9:30, ad break, Top Flight, Leo Rush, Action Andretti, Lila Gray, backstage angle. We then got the Bang Bang Gang taking on the Cage of Agony. This went down 7% in viewership, back down to 256,000. And it went down 12% in the key demo, down to 95,000. This was the lowest rated key demo of the show in quarter 6, going under 100,000. And again, I mean, there's just not enough in this quarter to suggest it should do any better, to be fair.
No. 95,000, man. These are pathetic numbers. Yo, they're on a good channel, man. This isn't the TNA excuses of yesteryear when we're on bloody Twitch and things like that. We're on TNT.
Pop TV.
Aye, we're on TNT, TNT.
What was that other channel they were on?
Shite.
There was...
I can't remember.
USA America.
At least that sounds alright, though.
Pop TV.
But USA America sounds alright.
But it was a shite channel. It was something that you'd get like wildlife or something on.
Quarter of a million, man. No, but no, it sums up, right, the fucking downfall of wrestling, right, and I think...
It doesn't matter what channel TNA was on, right? See, when Velvet Sky came out and she was doing her entrance and she was shaking on the ropes, you would find the channel. Doesn't fucking matter which number it was. You would find that channel out.
Yeah, but we're looking at about quarter of a million here,
People
right?
are trying to avoid this channel, TNT, that's the difference.
Yeah, but right, we're looking at about quarter of a million here, right? See if you're a star in wrestling, you should be able to bring in $250,000 by yourself. And the fact that none of these fuckers combined can even, 268 overall rating, man. Look at the fucking state of this.
Not one quarter getting over 300k. Right, anyway, I'm not surprised quarter 6 tanked, it was shite. Quarter 7, 9:30 to 9:45 PM, Bang Bang Gang versus Cage of Agony continues. Queen Anamata taking on Robin Renegade. Post-match with Serena, House of Black promo. This went up 3%, 7,000 in total, and went up 6% in the key demo. So 6% in the key demo, and it actually went up 6,000 viewers. So 1% is now 1 viewer. That's how low these ratings are. That 1% is the equivalent of 1,000.
That's mad, isn't it? But you know what I want to talk about? Quarter 8. 9:45 to 10 PM. FTR against
The grizzled young veterans, post-match, with the Outrunners.
We talk about Carmelo Hayes and Andrade, right? Do FTR have it written into their contract that they have to main event Collision every week? Because it is fucking ridiculous.
Oh, I would explain why the Collision rating's fucking shit, by the way.
But we talk about Triple H, right? The fucking Collision ratings have died. And you know what? Maybe you should look at the people that have been on it every week since its inception.
Yeah, maybe try
Apart
changing
from when
it
he got done for, battery or whatever it was. Or no, hit and run. I don't even know. He had the gun out while he was driving.
Is it just me or does Tony Khan think that if he puts just FTR alone on this show, it'll carry it?
I don't.
Now, it's obviously not working.
No, it's not working.
Now, quarter 8 did go up 8%, which is what? 21,000 in viewership. Now, went up 19% in key demo, which is 19,000. So, it did have an increase, but I don't know, man. It might be the Outrunners, because I'm hearing a lot of people say push these guys, put the belts on them. Outrunners are the best thing going in this company. Now, I haven't seen enough of them, or any of them, to be honest, to actually, make that claim. But I know a lot of people are digging the Outrunners right now.
Yeah. I'd rather give them the credit than FTR.
They kind of have an 80s kind of look about them.
See, at the end of the day, though, FTR have been a part of this, disaster, whether it's the preempted one or the non-preempted one. They've been a part of the shittest ratings this TV show's got to offer.
And they will continue to be as long as they're on it.
Yep.
Something needs to give, guys. These ratings are shocking, man. Tony Khan, you need to pull the finger out. Try something new. What you're doing's not working. I don't get it. It's like Tony Khan doesn't give a shit about the ratings. I think he does, but you wouldn't think he does.
No. But he's got to, man.
Just change it up, man. Do something different.
Change your fucking ratings.
Anyway, that's it, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Until then, this show absolutely sucks. Peace.